And today we're going to go down and dirty, real down and dirty. I want to try and do a very quick episode here, so I'm cutting it down to the bare bones. No beginning or after meditations, just going with the plan. 2 cards for each sign of the zodiac. It's kind of an experiment for me that I'll have to let you know how well it works. So let's start with Aries. Sun, Moon, or Rising. These readings are good for each of those. And I pull from the top and the bottom of the deck. So the first card for Aries represents the vibe or energy or essence that's going on right now, or will be coming. It's the reversed 7 of Pentacles. So this is saying something that seemed to have been planted a while ago, emotionally speaking, or love romantically, now needs more attention or is actually in the growing stage, but it's because of what you're able to put into it. So, what you put in is what you get out. Now, the bottom of the deck, the card from that is, will you be lucky? And that's romantically, physically, love-wise, etc. And it's the reverse 7 of Swords. Swords means no. And the 7 of Swords reverse could indicate maybe you find out it wasn't really a good idea, or mostly it's just not grown enough. Move on to Taurus then. Sun, Moon, or Rising. And again, what is the energy, essence, vibration, romantically, emotionally speaking, coming to Taurus? It's the Hierophant. So what's coming to you could be a sense of order, of understanding, how the relationship really works. And in fact, the Hierophant can be a symbol of a marriage or some sort of coming together. It's legal. It represents legalisms, things like that. So it almost looks like something legal is going to happen in a relationship. Taurus, will you be lucky? It's the Pentacles, so you will have to pay for it. There will be a price to pay, but it's the 6 of Pentacles. And I think this is saying both sides will have to pay for it. And so if it is a marriage, as suggested by the Hierophant, well then it is what it is, and maybe each of you will cherish or not so much the day. Let's move on to Gemini. Sun, Moon, or Rising. This one's for you. What is your essence or energy or vibration in the romantic department, in situations concerning emotions and bonded relationships or feelings between people? What is that? And it's the reverse 2 of Pentacles, so it's upheaval in a way. It's sort of the sense of maybe being very much emotionally awed by something to the point where you've kind of lost your wits a little bit, maybe. Or it could just be you can't handle a situation, emotionally speaking, that it represents its own set of concerns or responsibilities that, aren't working for you. Will you be lucky? And it's the Wands, so you'll have to work at it, but it's the 8 of Wands, and it sort of says like maybe you have to really approach this target and move with force, with speed, energy on it. All right, Gemini. So let's move on to Cancer then. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Try not to hit the furniture so much. All right, so what is that essence, energy, vibration coming to Cancerians? That's the Three of Cups, so it sounds like it's a party. It sounds like somebody is celebrating sisterhood, brotherhood, peoplehood, marriage, a party, a relationship. Graduations are coming up. It's about community and family and really feeling valued and valuing others. Will you be lucky, Cancerians? And it's the Wands, so you will have to work at it, but it's the reverse Knight of Wands. And so maybe there's a wedding party and you meet somebody from the other side of the family or the situation. And I don't know, it's a reverse Knight of Wands, so maybe they're a little drunk. It just sort of sounds funny in a way. I mean, you'll have to work at it, but maybe it's not really. This is more likely a person. I don't think it's you necessarily. Watch out. Don't be too sure of yourself because it might not work out. But like I said, you will have to work for it. Okay, so let's move on to Leo then. Sun, Moon, Rising. What is the energy? What is the vibe? The vibe of love coming to you, Leo. It's the reversed Knight of Cups, reversed Knights. So it's the Knight of Cups, and it sort of looks like a menage a trois there, or open relationship of some sort. I don't know, a throuple. That's what it is. It's a throuple. Look at it. It's a throuple. Anyway, it's the reverse Knight of Cups, and so what's coming to you? And it's Knights. You know, Knights are movement. But what's coming to you maybe is somebody moving away. This Knight could be saying they're not cut out for an emotional situation with you. This could be you, maybe saying you can't get readily involved in emotional activity right now, and or other. So will you be lucky? And it's Cups, so it will come naturally. But it's the reversed Eight of Cups. So it will come naturally, but it's really like maybe you're moving backwards. So you may be going back to something that feels good, whether it's a relationship or a situation, or you're not seeing a value in moving ahead for some reason. So that's kind of weird too. All right, so let's move on to Virgo. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Virgo. What's the energy? What's the vibe coming to the Virgos? Wow. Reverse Knight of Cups again. So it's everything I said last time, really. It sort of feels like maybe some energy is moving away, is not right. It's the breakup of a relationship, possibly. I'm not sure. It feels different for Virgo. So then, will you be lucky? It's the Wands. You'll have to work at it, but it's the Four Wands, and so maybe it says it'll be fun working at it. Maybe it says it'll be enjoyment of your company or your family or other people that could be involved. Okay, we're going to move on to Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And I'm having a brain moment. Not sure what's going on. For some reason, my cards didn't want to work. So it's Libra's Sun, Moon, or Rising. Libra, what's the vibe? What is the emotional feel around you right now? And it's the King of Wands, but they're reversed. So the energy or vibe is maybe feeling a little less than very confident. It might be feeling a little confident. It might be feeling maybe a little inconfident. So it just sort of feels like maybe you're not so sure of yourself in this. Maybe you don't feel emotionally, you feel insecure? Will you be lucky? And it's Pentacles, so it will come with a price. It's the Nine of Pentacles, upright. And the price may be making sure somebody really enjoys what they have already. Just say it like that. Okay, on to Scorpio. Sun, moon, or rising. What's the vibe or energy that comes to you, Scorpio? What is the kind of emotional vibrations around you? Reversed, Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you're feeling like it's just really too rough organizing or working an emotional or romantic life around what you have, the resources that you actually have, Scorpio. You might be feeling like you're just sort of where you're at right now. You're stuck in a situation and you're going to make the best of it, but you're not seeing the results yet. Maybe won't be. So, will you be lucky? And it's a sword, so it says, no, Ace of Swords reversed. It sounds like a fate, like maybe you thought it was going to happen and then no. Let's move on. Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. By the way, I'm using the Modern Love Tarot deck by Ethany. It's probably my favorite deck in years for this. Sagittarius, what is the vibe or energy? What is the situation around you? It's a repeat, but it's in a different location. It's the Six of Pentacles. So the vibration seems to feel like if you're able to show what you feel, you're going to let others will show to you what they feel. So it sort of sounds like good company, good relationships that maybe are starting to move on. That's nice, Sagittarius. Will you be lucky? You'll have to work at it, but it's the Three of Wands, and so this does suggest that an opportunity is going to present itself and that you just need to rise to that opportunity, but it will be a little bit of work, maybe. Capricorn. Vibe, environment around you, emotionally speaking. Three of Wands, but corresponding to that, it sort of says that right now, emotionally speaking, you may feel that you have options. You may feel if you're in between relationships, you have a sense of opportunities to choose from. If you're already in a relationship, the opportunities may be more about the emotional spectrum there, about how you maybe are preparing to take it to other levels. Will you be lucky, Capricorn? No. It sounds like it's chill time. Maybe you're going to go on a vacation or abstinence of some sort. All right, Sagittarius. Let's move on. Whoops, I'm sorry, that was Capricorn. Let's move on to Aquarius. Sun, moon, or rising. Vibe or energy coming. Four of Pentacles. This might be Netflix and chill, this might be holding on to what you feel you have. So it does suggest the idea that emotionally speaking, maybe someone is needy in a relationship, someone is controlling. Is that you, Aquarius? Will you be lucky? comes with a price. If you're willing to give a little, you can get a little. It's that Six of Pentacles again. So yeah, we're getting a lot of repeats for the signs. Let's see, maybe I need to just focus more for Pisces. Sun, moon, or rising. Pisces. What's the vibe? What's the energy of romance or love around you right now, Pisces? We don't know. There's a mystery going on. It may be that you're feeling attention towards someone, or someone might be feeling attention towards you, but it's not really known yet. It sort of is a mystery. And so that suggests the idea that maybe this is to be revealed soon within the moon cycle. Will you be lucky? Yes, but it will come with a price. And it's the Five of Pentacles, and maybe you'll have to isolate yourself from something else, or maybe you'll have to put yourself in a different situation in order to get lucky. So it doesn't really sound like it's worth it, but if it is, you'll have to work at that. All right. So that was it, and I'm clocking in right around 17 minutes. I'm going to just mention briefly that happy hour is tomorrow. It's at 10 a.m. It's normal time. Don't forget to watch Banshees Material Matters at 10 a.m. Always at 10 a.m. And of course, that's like mine, for all signs of the zodiac, but a more elaborate, more details. And it's all about the economy. And then Sunday, we conclude your viewing pleasure for the week with our regular live stream from 2 to 4 p.m. So that's it for this week. We'll see you next week on the Emotional Exchanges. Bye now.